So back to our objective, guys. We need to construct or build or write an exemplary 4-paragraph essay together about victory. So let's kind of think about victory for a minute, the plot, some of the important parts. To warm up, I want you and a partner to talk about what happens in the beginning, the middle, and the end. Just a real quick summary. So one person will say beginning, the other person will say in the middle, the other person will say in the end. Okay, so think about what your 3 events are. Something from the beginning, something from the middle, something from the end. So I'm thinking back to the beginning of victory. That main character is Cassie. And she really wants to beat those other girls. She trains really hard for the race. Okay, I'm ready. I want you to stand up, hand up, pair up, find a new partner, and share from the beginning, the middle, and the end. Find somebody in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Ladies go first, otherwise short hair goes first.
Okay. Cassie keeps on one was faster. First one, and the other was she was like had hard decisions. And at the end, she won the race, but the girl that's faster in her school and the other one that's faster in the other school, they both they were one, but not true. They didn't really want to be
Okay, back to your seats. Okay, so you have a quick review with your partner just to remind you about the main parts of the book. I'm going to reread one page of the book that's really important. This is the page where Cassie has that decision to make. You guys remember what decision I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. And when I read you this page, I want you to think about these questions on the board because you're going to be talking about them. So question 1 is just, what do you think about Cassie's decision? Do you agree with it? What do you think? Question 2, what happens as a result of her decision? Does that make sense? What happens as a result or because of her decision? And then here's the hard one. How does the writer help the reader understand why Cassie made that decision? Tough. Okay, so you'll be thinking about those in the back of your mind while I read you about the decision she makes, okay? So here we go. Page 14. Cassie thought of stopping. She really did. But then she thought of Lena, probably right on her heels. And she thought of the finish line so close, with coaches and spectators waiting to cheer the winner. She'll be okay, Cassie told herself. It's your race this time, Cassie. Focus. She'd tell Tori's coach as soon as she crossed the finish line. Cassie focused and kept running. Just as she came out into the sunlight and into the final stretch, she kicked into high gear. You guys know what that means?
Yes.
She turned on the burners, as they say. She went really fast. All that practicing was paying off. She could tell by the cheers. She could feel it in her legs. She pushed herself even harder. She wouldn't let herself look back. But no way was she going to be surprised by Lena pulling off a last-second victory. That decision was a really important decision, wasn't it? Question 1, what do you guys think about Cassie's decision? Share your opinion with your partner. Turn and talk. Go.
About is that she made Cassie sad and she should never win because she's not going to win. The bad nut is that she doesn't even if they were
She thought of stopping.
having to add is that she thought that she would pick her up. She was really winning a victory, so she didn't pick her up. To win, but she won, and she thought it was nicer.
Okay, great discussion. I really love what I'm hearing. Rahelia, you're earning a round buck because I just happened to hear you say, I agree with you, Alan, but I want to add something else. So that's a great way to continue the conversation. So let's hear from, what's your opinion of her decision? Would you have done the same thing? Do you think it was good, bad? Saul?
I think about Cassie's decision is that it was a good and bad decision. The good decision is that she went for the finish line because she has never won the race. The bad decision is because she left someone behind even if they were in their school.
So who kind of thought it was good and bad? Who thought it was just a bad idea? Who thought it was a good idea? Okay, let's move on. We have more to talk about. Number 2, what happens as a result of her decision? She decides to keep going. What happens? So I want you to use as a result of her decision. Turn and discuss.
As a decision is that her decision, but also what I want to add to it, she gets to try all but her decision. Her decision was not the right choice to do because Lena is
Let your partner talk if they haven't, as a result of her decision.